I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
The person standing over there! That's Ganyu! We finally found her! Ganyu! Here you are!
You two. I did not expect to meet you here. Is it official or private affairs that bring you here? I shouldn't. I have left the human world. Please contact the Yua High Pavilion regarding matters concerning the commercial port.
Huh? You don't want to be the Qixing secretary anymore? But they're all waiting for you to come back!
That's why you're here? You want me to come back? I'm afraid you came here in vain.
What? Did something happen?
The clouds fold and unfold. The tide ebbs and flows. It was meant to be. When the Adepti entrusted humans with overseeing Liyue, I knew it was only a matter of time until I had to leave. My Adepti blood makes me unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. I delivered the letter and came back to Liyue Harbor, only to discover that I had been replaced by Baiwen, Baishao, and Baishu. Perhaps that mission of mine was just a pretext to remove me. Since the Qixing gave me a chance to leave with dignity, I decided to be tactful as well. I appreciate your kindness, but there's no need for your words of comfort. After 1,000 years away, I came back to Juyun Karst. Looking at the clouds floating among the mountains brings me peace of mind. I feel better now.
But...
Who disturbs the peace of these mountains?
Cloud Retainer? We're terribly sorry. We just...
One merely jests. One felt your presence the moment you set foot upon this land.
Wow! You Adepti really are impressive!
Come here to chat about the old times with Ganyu. It looks like you get along quite well. A matter leaves you at an impasse then. Not to worry. One is exceptional at seeking avenues for conversation. One has been one's own companion in idle talk for many a year. Ah, yes. Since you are Ganyu's friends, tales from her youth shall one apprise you of, perhaps?
Oh, Cloud Retainer.
Nothing to be ashamed of. You were so cute as a child. One is most certain that your friends would like to hear of it. Little Ganyu loved when the horns on the top of her head were caressed. When one was still taking care of her, one was pestered most often to touch her horns. She was elsewise loath to sleep.
Wow.
Plump she was back then. Why, when she stumbled while we ascended the mountain, she would roll down to the bottom like a little ball. The day Ganyu bumped into a pilgrim was the first time she saw a real human in the flesh. So fearful she was that she hid in a rock's cleft for 2 days and nights. One found her wailing of a monster she had seen.
Cloud Retainer? Ugh, forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
Ah, one's intention was merely to relieve the awkward tension.
And you did the exact opposite. Impressive.
Be that so? Huh. But returning to Ganyu, most gladdened one is of your arrival. One cannot help but feel that remaining in Jueyun Karst shall not be good for her. One will tell you more about her, if you should permit it. Most benevolent among all Adepti are the Qilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Jueyun Karst might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness, and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Jueyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Jueyun Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
One did, by chance, hear this much of Ganyu's thoughts. Alone, she will find her predicament hard to conquer. One hopes that you will accompany her.
Oh, Retainer's right. We can't leave Ganyu depressed like that. Besides, Liyue hasn't given up on her. She's got it all wrong. Anyways, what's that training Ganyu was talking about?
She has sought to reclaim her Adeptus side since returning to Jueyun Karst. At her behest, one has organized training for her to achieve that end.
She should be in the southern part of Mount Aotsong right now, preparing for the trial.
Huh, is that so? Let's go take a look then.
I smell rabbit. I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
So here you are, Ganyu.
Why did you come here? I... Humans should not remain in the realm of Adepti for too long. Considering the kindness you have shown me, I can let you stay for the Adeptus training.
Yay!
This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like an Adeptus again. The training is much to her signature style. I hope it won't make it seem like she is too unaware of the abilities of others.
Is it difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. The power hidden within you is not inferior to mine. If you're ready, we shall begin the training.
Is a really awesome shooter!
If you could see through the eyes of an Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised. Next on the agenda... We've completed the task. What do you think? I agree. You possess many qualities similar to those of Adepti, despite having none of their blood.
Ganyu, what were you planning to do once your training was over?
The training's not over yet. The part prepared by Cloud Retainer is only the first trial.
Huh? So there are more trials prepared by other Adepti?
No. The only Adeptus who can unlock my true potential is...
Who is it?
Conqueror of Demons.
Huh. So it's Shell. That cold-hearted loner? How come he's prepared a trial for you?
I found him unapproachable at first, too. But I believe that being able to face him is an important part of my homecoming. He's already waiting for me. Come along if you're interested.
Of course we are! Let's go!
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful ways of humankind.
I'm sorry. I had a meeting with Cloud Retainer. I
don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual understanding between us. I'm just helping you with your training. That's all.
Shell is such a strict teacher.
You're neither an Adeptus nor a human, always treading the line between the two worlds. It must create a lot of confusion. Instead of explaining yourself to me, you should face your true self.
I have nothing to hide.
The body and the mind are one. If something worries your mind, your body can help you find a solution. The trial I've prepared for you will explore the true potential of your body.
Yes. I'm ready.
The trial's begun! Paimon can feel it in the air. Even the weather's changed.
Born of ice and frost.
Think you can get away? Brace yourself.
Access denied. Blaze over.
There is no escape!
Time for takeoff.
think you can get away? No touching! Access denied.
Avoid the trees. Follow me.
Time for takeoff.
This is long overdue. We're way behind. I've completed your trial.
You don't have to report back to me. Only you can evaluate the...
Understood.
Xiao always has such strong opinions.
From tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty of your training, so you'll have to...
I have to do that.
Another one of those pesky visitors. I'll leave him to Ganyu. It's also a part of your training.
Pesky visitor? So even here there are those that Xiao can't deal with?
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis! I've finally come upon the Adepti! Are all of you the Adepti of this mountain? Great! My name's Sin Chung. I came to ask for your merciful blessings, O Adepti. I beg of you, please grant me luck, wealth, and a good career.
Oh, so it's a pilgrim. Huh. He can handle any battle, but talking to strange humans is a different story, huh?
I am also one of the Adepti.
Perfect! I didn't come in vain then. What blessings can you grant me?
Wow, straight to the point, huh?
Dear Pilgrim.
For free?
That's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that everything should be earned. It would be unfair to other people.
Hold on. I've heard...
Your father must have experienced it firsthand. A person of your age should focus on work and family, instead of chasing after fairy tales.
Are you a real adept? You sure you're not one of those swindlers who pose as an adeptus to cheat? Ugh, how dare you reprove me?
He might sorta have...
Enough! Doesn't matter if you're a real adeptus or not. You're useless. I'm leaving.
Nobody's stopping you. Ganyu, don't let that guy ruin your mood.
It's not his behavior. The things he said... He was right. I thought that coming back to Jueyun Karst and devoting myself to training would make me feel like an adeptus again. But being questioned by him made me realize that But I'm unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. As an adeptus,
It's true! Just believe us!
All right. I'll go with you to Liyue Harbor. That said, I still trust my initial judgment. If I'm proven right, I'll return to Jueyun Karst once again.
It's a step in the right direction. We're finally back!
I'm still...
Come on, Ganyu! We're almost there! You don't want to turn back now, do you?
I suppose you have a point. It would be quite impolite of me to leave the two of you now.
That's right. Where do you want to go first then?
I've spent too much time in the mountains. The first thing that comes to my mind is the sea. Let's go for a walk in the port.
Happy to come with.
The sound of the waves in this familiar port. The smell of the sea breeze makes me nostalgic.
Ganyu, you didn't leave Liyue for that long. Why do you look so moved?
Well, I used to be so busy. I haven't taken a stroll around here in a long time.
Huh. That's true. Ganyu seemed to be working all the time.
Well, when I think about my time here, I've spent most of it behind a desk filing documents. It put me in a certain mood. Similar to the one I felt during my training in Juyun Karst, in fact.
Is that? It is! It's Lady Ganyu. I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here. You were always so terribly busy.
Lady Ganyu? Why are you calling her that?
Please don't also start calling me that. Allow me to introduce Uncle Tien. He is...
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Liyue after all, and I am the one who has yet to introduce myself.
Uncle Tien is a member of the Liyue Qixing, the Tianshu.
What? This grandpa is a member of the Qixing? The same rank as Ningguang?
Hush now. I must ask for your discretion concerning my identity. Fishing in the port and strolling about, in most people's eyes.
Uncle Tien is too modest. He's been around for a long time. There's no one who can replace a...
What an honor to receive such high praise from Lady Ganyu herself.
Uncle Tien, please.
My apologies. Thank you for looking after me when I first ascended to my position in the Qixing.
Oh, so you...
Oh, I was just...
Talking about secretaries... Oh, I don't know if I...
Yes, she works at Yua High...
May I trouble you to meet...
With pleasure. Solving...
She's back in character. Just like that, huh? Let's move then, to Yua High Pavilion.
Miss Ganyu, it's been too long. I don't know why, but
Indeed, it has been a while. I heard that you've encountered some
my father asked you to come, didn't he? Abusing his status as a member of the Qixing to trouble you.
Don't worry. I'm always happy to help a junior colleague from Yua High Pavilion.
Ganyu's not only a comp.
So, what...
Ugh, where should I start? There are obvious irregularities in the tax declarations of two stores, Second Life and Wanyo, without any evidence.
I see.
Well, is there any...
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario. All right. Let's approach it this way, then. Your enemy knows you best.
Huh?
If I remember correctly, Second Life...
In that case... Ah! I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu.
Exactly. Let's start with Wanyo Boutique.
Yes, you're...
Aha! We meet again, Travel. I suppose...
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. Wanyo Boutique's credit is not sufficient to accept orders directly from Yua High Pavilion. Should we need to place such an order, we would certainly go to Second Life instead.
What? Ugh.
Well, Second Life... Huh.
Don't let that rascal fool. If you don't believe me, show me his tax
You know Second Life's...
Of course. I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Well then, please look over this
Oh, of course. Line by line. Ah, here. That exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from... Look at the tax record. Not...
I see. He must have...
I told you.
But, Miss Ganyu,
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but...
Aha, you're right.
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenter. Thank you for shining a...
Oh, please, please.
I'm
It's all right, Weishin. You can stay and...
Oh, that's so considerate of you.
I keep watch. You leave, you call me. I'm hungry. Let's hunt. I smell rabbit. I'm hungry. Let's hunt. I smell rabbit. I'm hungry. Let's hunt. I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
Ah, welcome, welcome. How can an old carpenter like me help you? I'm usually happy to take new apprentices, but I'm afraid I can't take too many at once. But I'm always around if you're keen for a chat.
Kingsa really is full of lonely old people.
Hey, I heard that, Flying One.
Paimon, sorry.
Master Lu, we've just come to see you and ask you some questions.
Don't. Why would the Chising care about an...
You're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. We're looking for proof that Dongsheng from Second Life has been evading taxation. Dongsheng bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the year. Do you still have the invoice or any other record of that transaction?
Oh, it's about Second Life.
Sure enough, Mr. Bala. Could we perhaps borrow that invoice? We won't have any evidence to bring against Dongsheng otherwise.
Of course, but...
Uh,
I only do my woodwork. As for old documents, but some troublemakers have recently... Since you need that invoice anyway...
So that's what happened.
I'll leave you to it then.
take back the warehouse, find the invoice. Time for us to show our stuff in a fight.
Wait, I think I saw one of...
Oh, Paimon sees them too. It's one of the Fatui.
They must be plotting something.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's warehouse.
Ever since Osial attacked the harbor, we won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting... Besides, I can already feel my intuition as the...
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go teach him a lesson.
Let's play!
You'll get frostbite. Cold cut platter.
Shine down!
Freshness preserved. Chill to the bone.
Torn to oblivion! There is no escape!
You're not going anywhere.
Yahoo!
Frozen to set.
Shine down!
Think you can get away?
You're not going anywhere.
Illusion shattered!
Here we go!
Chill to the
Wind, hear me! Shine down!
I think you've had enough.
plan. What plan?
We just taught you a lesson. If you don't spill, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I'm telling the truth.
If you're telling the truth, then what?
Fine. If you
About to...
pick berries over there,
I must admit,
it's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries in this area. Think about it. I'm here alone.
Judging by how he's looked,
So you have nothing to do?
Vanmu Carpenter, I swear.
so it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
I misjudged the situation. Our exchange only represents my person.
Exchange. This woman, She's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't...
Yes, precisely. As an...
Paimon, Zip!
Darn you.
What's your choice, then?
I'll get back to my berries.
What a bittersweet ending.
I made a laughingstock out of myself. I might have spent too...
No worries. It's always nice to teach the Fatui a lesson.
There is no escape!
So this is the warehouse. Seems like those troublemakers were nothing more than a few hair churls. Let's show them what we got.
Shine down!
Think you can get away? Here we go. Yeah. Wouldn't gliding be faster? Yahoo! Time for takeoff.
There is no escape!
All clear! Quick, let's look around for the invoice. This one is an invoice from One Min Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. That's not it. This one is Wangsheng Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too. This one is Second Lives. We finally found it. Let's bring this invoice back to Hoishin.
I promise to help you, and I'll... Look, it's the invoice...
Thank you.
Agreed.
Isn't it Huixin from the Yuehai Pavilion? I told you that all of my transactions are included. I do hope that my...
Groundless accusation, but I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately.
No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent source.
Haven't I made myself...
What?
He's talking without rhyme or reason. Time for the
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me... Do you admit to tax evasion?
I didn't...
Indeed. We wouldn't have... Oh? Mr. I don't think you'll need my guide.
Yes. I must... Your enemy to think. You came up with...
It's actually one of your father's. Pitting your opponent against their enemies. And watch, that's how Uncle Tien managed to keep his... I figured that as Uncle Tien's daughter, you'd naturally... So, I decided to use one of your...
I can see it now. I'm really grateful.
Ganyu solved both...
Oh, you've helped me so...
That's not necessary.
Then let me treat you to a...
Alright, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Let's eat. Oh, come on.
If it's just a meal...
Actually, I've already booked Senor Kiosk. I need...
All right.
Miss Ganyu.
Sure.
That's so kind of you, Huish.
Truth be...
Oh? If...
No, I don't really need...
With pleasure.
Even though I have the utmost... I've only decided to join the U...
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
However, in reality, I can't compare myself to...
I disagree.
Over the years,
Huh? So...
Influenced by my youthful ideals, she followed my footsteps. At first, I was... But after all that happened...
So...
The fact that you'll help her, gentle as always, and tell her your mom used to do it like that. It'd be such a beautiful moment. If it's not too much to ask for.
Huishin,
Just like when you showed me my father's trick.
Witness. It's true that I've witnessed thousands of years, but I've always regarded it as Huishin. You've made me realize that I share another... They rely on me.
Of course.
Hooray!
Even if I've really been supplanted, I wish to fight for my place. I won't let you down. Regardless, I'm afraid that it might have all become a mess during my absence. No time to waste. Let's get back to work.
Good luck, Miss...
We're leaving...
Brace yourselves.
Baisha, are you okay? Look, Look who's back!
You even have enough time for leisure?
Not at all! We wouldn't have survived long enough to see. Ascanio, we've been praying day and night to us. You're like... Forget all our envious fights from before. Just free, all right?
Please divide matters at hand into government affairs, business affairs, and civil affairs. Mark out the tasks that haven't been started, and those that are in progress. I'll take care of the rest.
Of course. Oh, finally.
Yes, I'd like to earnestly thank you, Traveler. If it weren't for your... I'd like to repay you when I'm done with the work at hand.
Sure, but...
Let's...
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.